places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town in my UFO. I wanna eat real food, not the GMOs. I wanna make moves, call the shots like the boss. I wanna love like I never lost.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days, and I am here with on-air personality, Miss Danielle Williams. Welcome.
Hello, Diva. Look at you in your costume. You look so cute.
Yes, this is Halloween.
Yes, there you go.
So I have to be Raggedy Ann, or should I say Raggedy Kathy today?
There you go. But you look good. You're never raggedy.
Thank you for being here with us today. It's such a pleasure.
This is so nice, and congratulations on your talk show. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. You look so beautiful as always. So, Miss Danielle, we all know you from being an on-air personality, but what inspired this?
You know, it was so funny because I've always liked entertainment news, and I never thought of how I was actually going to get into the business of working in radio and television. But it came by accident. When I was living in California, I lived in Salinas, California, which is an agricultural town. And I had a favorite radio station, and I listened to them all the time because of the personalities on the air.
Right.
And they drew me in, and I would listen to them. And I actually won one of their radio contests. And once I listened to the station, won the contest, and the contest was great because it was a trip to the 2000 Grammy Awards.
Oh my.
And so I got to go to LA with my friend, and that was a big year because that was the year that Jennifer Lopez wore that green Versace dress, and she was with P. Diddy.
Yes.
Yeah, Christina Aguilera had won for Best New Artist. So there was a lot of stuff going on, and it was a good time to be, you know, at the Grammy Awards.
That was some prize.
Yeah, it was amazing. But from that, it turned into an opportunity because, like I said, I listened to the station. I knew the station. I loved the personalities.
Mm-hmm.
So I started pitching content to them because they were always looking for new opportunities to incorporate into the morning show.
So had there been any inspiration prior to the radio? Was there anyone in your family or any close friends or anything?
No, nobody in my family was in entertainment or TV or radio. Nobody in my family or even none of my friends had even ventured into that world. But I was just always fascinated. And it was just literally just the personalities. And they always looked like they were having so much fun.
Sure. And you know what? And behind the radio, it's simply listening to their voice.
Yes.
So, you know, the voice can tell you so much. Mm-hmm. So it sounded like they were having so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And most of the time they do.
They do. And they were just like collaborative, and they were all together, and they just seemed to gel, and nothing they could do was ever wrong. It was just always a good time.
But who wants to listen to someone sounding sad on the radio?
Right. So true.
So you went from radio to hosting TV.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
You know, everything in life, you know, it's always those opportunities and being at the right time and at the right place at the right time. So for me, I had been working in radio, and then the opportunity had presented itself because I had started doing a number of different things in the community and just sort of networking with people.
Right.
Then I went to a sport and entertainment job fair that was being held downtown at the arena where the Suns play. And I'm not someone who likes sports or even into sports, but I said, I'm going to go to this and see what I can find out, just to network and stuff. So I did, and it wound up being to my benefit because it was a production company who came from California, and they were looking to put together an entertainment show in Arizona called Arizona Entertainment Weekly.
Oh my goodness.
So they said, you know what, if you can go out and do a story. And I had never put a story together for TV, but they sent me to the Out of Africa Wildlife Zoo where, you know, it's safari, the big jungle animals. And so I had some fun, and I did this story with a giraffe, and I actually put the food in my mouth and had the giraffe eat the food from my mouth. So it was a great visual, and it was fun, and it was in the moment. So they liked what I did.
And that's what it's about, seeing if you can entertain people with something as simple as that.
Yeah, and it was in the moment. Yeah,
and that's something the whole family would enjoy seeing.
Yeah, it was fun, and that was the purpose of the show, to show people what they can do and the fun they can have while seeing the sights of Arizona. And so
I would watch that.
There you go, and everybody did, because I wound up getting the job from that interview. Yeah,
that is amazing. Can you give me an example of one of your best experiences in radio or TV?
I would have to say TV because I've had an opportunity. I mean, radio was amazing too, and I've had some wonderful opportunities there. But with TV, it's such a visual medium.
Mhm.
So being able to work different red carpets and interview celebrities. But my highlight came when I was working in radio and I had the desire to go to the Academy Awards.
Oh,
And my program director at the time was like, "Why do you even want to try? Nobody in radio goes to the Academy Awards." I said, "Well, we cover entertainment. I need to be there." So literally, it took me 3 tries. The first try, I submitted, got denied. Second try, submitted, got denied. The third try, the Academy accepted it. I got approved. I flew to LA, was on the red carpet, went to the 77th Annual Academy Awards. I had my gold
wow.
dress because I was going to look like an Oscar, you know? So it was just nice. It was just fun to be in the moment. And I just wanted to
Yes.
have that experience because I've always watched the Academy Awards.
Yes.
And you always see the fans sitting in, the fan box and stuff.
Right,
And you wanted
right.
to, but I've always just wanted to see those celebrities coming in to do those interviews. And I had that moment and it was like priceless. You just can't
So were
describe
you
it.
able to
Yeah.
do interviews also?
Yep, I was able to do interviews, but it was mostly just collecting the audio and taking pictures because I
Okay.
was still working in radio,
Oh,
and we were able to talk about those, share them, on the website, and just play the audio over the air
that's
so people can see the experiences.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was good. It was just it was the best because it was the year that Johnny Depp was up for Neverland.
uh-huh.
Jay-Z and Beyonce was there. Oprah was there.
Drop those names,
Right,
girl.
girl. And I was in the thick of it. And then my family was so glued to the TV because they're like, "Where is she? Can we see her?" So I took a pic. I took and stood on the carpet where the celebrities come in, where the bold gold print says 77th
How did your
annual.
family feel seeing you on
It was so
television?
funny because in the beginning, my mom always thought radio was not a job. She was like, "You need to get a real job. This is fun. You've had your fun." But once I started doing all these things, then she like perked
She
up.
said, "Now
Then that's my daughter.
She said,
That's
"My
my
daughter
daughter.
has a job. She was at the Grammys.
Right.
She,
She was at the Academy
She was at
Awards.
the
Yeah,
Academy
she's interviewing
Awards.
so and so. Yeah, so
Yes.
it became a reality. Yeah,
That was so much. That was
Yeah.
probably so big for her. I mean, to be able to
Mhm.
share that with friends. You know
yeah.
how mothers and grandmothers are. They wouldn't go to the doctor's office telling their mind.
That's my baby.
Yeah,
That's my
Did,
baby.
did
Yeah.
you see, did you see my baby at the Academy
Right.
Awards?
It's so true. But that's how it was, and because as parents, they just want you to have a solid job with a
Sure, of
decent income and
course.
insurance. So this was something that she was looking at as a job on the radio is not. That's fun. That's not a job. That's not responsible.
Right.
But once she started seeing all the perks and the actual paychecks that were coming in and the things you
Yes.
get from working in radio, entertainment is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking about the Academy
I
Awards,
know.
so
big
I know
moment.
you brought some clips we're going to take a look at right now.
Okay, we do. We have some great pictures up there. These
Yes.
are good memories too. This is when all the stars were coming in, and as you can see, there's that big Oscar. The Kodak Theater is such a buzz. The full block is blocked off, and these celebrities are just rushing in, and so it's kind of like chaotic in a way because
Mhm.
everybody's coming at one time, but they're stopping off at different stations to talk to the various media outlets.
Mm.
And yeah, I was there on that carpet with my audio recorder and I had my camera so I can take pictures. I was doing dual duty, but I was living for it and I was right in the moment of it all. It was great. That is like the day before when I went to get all of my press credentials, and they had all these different stations set up for people that could do photo ops or just to do radio interviews. They had satellite feeds and different things like that. So it was just a lot of buzz, and there was a lot of tourists too that were coming around just taking
I'm
pictures. So it was
sure.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
And there's Sean Robinson. At the time, she was on Access Hollywood. She was the host, and she was gracious enough to. She was very nice. She talked to me for a little bit and just asked basic questions like, "Well, what outlet are you from? And your first time here? Oh, you're gonna love it." And she gave me some pointers, and she was nice enough to pose for a picture because a lot of them are so busy they don't have the time. But she
Yes.
took the time and she said, "Wait a minute, we got to position ourselves in a good spot," and we did. We got a great backdrop, so I was real appreciative for that. She was nice.
Oh.
And then this was one of the guys in the stands. I was like, "You got to take a picture of me." I just love the look of that Oscar,
Just that
the
whole
the buzz,
background.
yeah, the buildings in the back, and it's like I'm here. And then this was right when everybody had rushed into the theater. They were all complete, and they were starting to clear out. And so I got my last photo standing here next to the
Oh.
Golden Oscar. And as you can see, the big boom there, because that camera was following a lot of the celebrities in
Mhm.
different angles as they made their way into the theater. And it's just such a grand, opulent, entryway. So it was beautiful. Flowers everywhere. It was great. Good moment, good memories. And then that's the one. That's the goal. Because I had to take that picture because I wanted my, family just in case. Because there's so many outlets shooting you and shooting. I said, somebody's going to pick this up and I'm going to be seen on TV somewhere so my mom can see. So I just wanted to make sure I stamped and made it known that I was at the 77th Annual Academy Awards. There I was on the carpet. So
that's the money shot right there.
And I had my gold dress because I'm like, if I'm going to be there, I got to look like an Oscar myself. So it was good. Good memories. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, good opportunity.
And you know what? No one would have known that was your first time.
No, I didn't make anybody believe it was my first time. Unless they asked, I would say, yes, it's my first time, but you share a little of the experience that, through tenacity and determination, I made it here. So it was good.
And that's what it was that got you there, was your tenacity.
Yeah, because my program director was like, nobody in radio goes to the Academy Awards. I'm like, well, we cover entertainment.
That's why he didn't go there.
Yeah.
Because that attitude. I mean, you had a different type of attitude.
Right. And they were shocked, too. Once I got the approval, they were like, no way, you're actually going to be there. And so when I came back with all the photos and stuff, it was just like, there was a buzz around the radio station because it was like, wow, nobody's ever done it. And you did it. And look at the grades.
You were the celebrity then. I'd like to speak about one more thing.
Okay.
You're an overcomer of lung cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And you were very transparent everywhere about your procedure and just your everyday life with that. How were you able to muster up the strength to do that daily?
Well, when I first got diagnosed, I was working in television. So people were seeing, my body make that transition. And because I worked out 6 days a week and I ate super clean, never smoked, and I don't drink, it was just sort of weird. People thought I had an eating disorder. They couldn't figure out what was going on. They thought I was having,
all these assumptions.
Yeah, they thought I was just addicted to working out. And I started having back issues. So once I went to the doctor and was told I had stage 4 lung cancer and it spread to my spine, my pelvis, and the top of my right shoulder, I was 94 pounds. I let it be known on TV what I had. So I shared it with the viewing audience. And then from that, I was determined because I'm a very outgoing, self-driven, self-determined person. And I've always used positivity as a force for everything. Sure. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to kill this cancer with kindness because I don't feel it's my time to go out. And I told my doctor, mentally, I'm just going to live like I don't have it. You tell me what I need to do as far as the medicine, and I'll do what I've been doing. I'm still going to eat. I'm still going to push my body. And I'm still going to think positive because everything starts in your brain, I told him, and it trickles down to my organs. And I said, I'm going to do everything in my power to fight and show this cancer that, you ain't going to trump this diva. It ain't my time. And so by doing that, I started a conversation and I shared everything with live videos, Facebook lives, Instagram lives, pictures, documenting it. And it was just a great way for other people who are going through cancer to see that you too can overcome this through positivity and self-determination.
You know what? I believe by you doing that also, you took away, there was a lot of people worried about you.
Yeah.
And you took that worry away from those people to make them more inspired and more like, yes, she's going to make this.
Yeah. And then when I started transitioning,
you transitioned that mindset of the way people were thinking about you is what you did.
Because for me, I just wanted people to understand that, yes, we all know someone who has gone through cancer, but you don't know the degree. So I wanted people to see the surgery I had on my spine. Every time I went to go get my chemo, when I had to go to get my port put in my chest, I wanted everyone to see the aspects of what I was going through. I talked about the ordeals of dealing with the insurance, how many appointments you have to go through, and how it, depletes you financially. But still, I said, when you look at the good, because I still had a roof over my head, I still had people loving and supporting me, I still ate every day, you're going to come out okay. And I did. And it just made a wonderful effect of conversation, articles being written, news stories being told, and then other people who were hearing that they had cancer were reaching out to me, and we were able to form a bond, a communication, and had a connection.
And you inspired a lot of people that were going through this or knew someone that was going through this. But you know what? It showed me more than anything. And again, I like to say that's the reason why we created this platform was the community support that you had.
Yes.
And still has.
Absolutely.
So, Miss Danielle, where can our audience find you?
You can find me on Facebook under Danielle Williams, and you'll see lots of pictures of me, either, with medical pictures are up there, Professional pictures are up there from broadcasting and stuff. So just look for that and you'll see me with a big black hat on. And you can also follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of stuff through my journey of everything on Instagram. And it's the number one and only Diva Danielle. So one and only Diva Danielle.
It was such a pleasure having you here today.
Thanks for having me.
Love
This
you,
is great.
Love you, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting people,
Mhm.
and keep kicking that cancer's butt.
Right? Can't hold a
Yeah.
diva down for long, girl.
Yes. Thank you for joining us here today at Desertwood Days. I am your host, Kathy Blaze, and we will catch you next time.